Hi, in this video, we are going to look at how we go about tackling exponential equations where the exponents have exponents. Now, in previous videos, we have said that in an equation where the bases are the same, the exponents are equal. We saw that if a to the power of x is equal to a squared, then x is equal to 2. We also saw that if a to the power of x plus 1 is equal to a to the power of 4, then x plus 1 is equal to 4, and we can solve for x. From this, we can see that if we have a to the power of x squared minus 3x is equal to a to the power of 4, then x squared minus 3x is equal to 4. And now we have a quadratic equation we can use to solve for x. Let's look at some examples. Here we have 5 to the power of x squared minus 2x is equal to 125. We have a prime base of 5. So let's leave 5 to the power of x squared minus 2x as it is. 125 has a prime base of 5 and an exponent of 3. Now we have a prime base over here and a prime base over here, which means our exponents are equal. So we can say x squared minus 2x is equal to 3. And now we have a quadratic. Let's make the equation equal to 0 by moving this 3 across. So we're going to have x squared minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. And now we can factorize. Let's put in 2 brackets, 1 and 2. We have an x squared, so we have x and x. We have a constant of 3, so we have 3 and 1. 3 is negative, which means we're going to have negative 3 and positive 1, which is equal to 0. So from this, if x minus 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to 3. Or if x plus 1 is equal to 0, then x will be equal to negative 1. Let's do another example. 25 with an exponent of x over 2 minus 1 is equal to 1 over 5 with an exponent of x squared. 25 has a prime base of 5. So I can say 5 squared. Let's put that into a bracket. And we have an exponent of x over 2 minus 1 equal to, here we have 1 over 5. Let's say a base of 5 and give it an exponent of negative 1. Put into a bracket with our exponent of x squared. Now we can multiply out our exponents. So on the left, we have a base of 5. 2 multiplied by x over 2. The 2's cancel and we're left with x. 2 multiplied by negative 1 is negative 2. On the right, prime base of 5. Negative 1 multiplied by x squared gives us negative x squared. Now we have a prime base of 5 over here and over here. So our exponents are equal. So we can say x minus 2 is equal to negative x squared. Now we have a quadratic. Let's make our squared term positive by moving it to the left-hand side of the equation. I'm going to write it over here. So we're going to say x squared plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. And now I can factorize this expression. So we can say, open our bracket with an x and an x over here. 2 only has 2 factors, 2 and 1. 2 is negative, but we have a positive x. So we can say x plus 2 minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we can solve for x. If x plus 2 is equal to 0, x will be equal to negative 2. Or If x minus 1 is equal to 0, then x is equal to 1. Let's do one last example. A to the power of 3x plus x to the power of negative 1 plus 4 is all equal to 1. We have a base of a. So on the left side, let's leave this as it is. So we can say a to the power of 3x plus x to the power of negative 1 plus 4. And remember that the rules of exponents tell us that if you have any base with an exponent of 0, it gives you 1. We have a base of a, put a base of a on this side, with an exponent of 1. Now our bases are the same, which means our exponents are equal. So we can say 3x plus x to the power of negative 1 plus 4 is equal to 0. And now we can solve for x. Let's first get rid of this negative exponent over here. So we can say 3x plus 1 over x plus 4 is equal to 0. To solve for x, we need to get rid of x in the denominator over here, which means we need to multiply each of these terms by x. So 3x multiplied by x gives us 3x squared. 1 over x multiplied by x is simply 1. And 4 multiplied by x gives us 4x. And we can make this equal to 0. Let's rewrite this equation in descending exponents. And we say 3x squared plus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. And now we can factorize this expression over here. Let's put in 2 brackets. We have 3x squared, so we have 3x and x. Then we have a constant of 1, say 1 and 1. 4 is positive, so we say plus and plus, which is equal to 0. And now we can solve for x. If 3x plus 1 is equal to 0, then x is equal to negative 1 over 3. Or if x plus 1 is equal to 0, then x is equal to negative 1. And we have now solved for x. Please work through some exercises in this section before continuing with these videos.